What's up, guys? This is DBPOWER's V9 2-in-1 smartphone and Bluetooth watch. This will actually work as a standalone unit to make calls or to send text messages, and it also doubles as a Bluetooth watch that will connect to your phone, and it works with iOS and Android. I just want to say right away that if you want to send text and receive notifications from your iPhone, this will not work. However, if you have an Android phone, this will work just fine for both notifications and messaging. Now, like I said, this is a standalone phone, so what I've done, I'm going to go ahead and peel off the back here. We have a built-in battery. It's a 3.7 volt. This will give you about 3 days standby time, 3 hours talk time. Okay, and below that we have a place for a SIM card. It's a micro-sized SIM. I have an AT&T SIM in there, and it's in a little SIM adapter. Next to that we have a place for a micro SD card for additional storage. And you can see my SIM's not sitting quite so flat there because it just doesn't clip down anymore. One thing, getting these cards in can be a little bit tricky, and this one just seems to not want to clasp down. So go ahead, put the battery back on. And real quick around the watch, we have a speaker here up top. This is where you would hear the music or the person you're talking to. On the side here we have a charging port. It's a micro or USB micro. I'll get it open here. And this is also where you would listen to music through the headphones. And these headphones here are included. I have a little microphone there, which is nice if you don't want everyone to hear your conversation. But it's the same type of plug as the charger. So when you connect it here, oops, I think I got it in there the wrong way. When you connect it here, this is the only type of headphone style you can use. You can't use the 3.5 millimeter audio cable that you would normally use for your cell phone. On the other side here, we have a actual video camera and still image camera right there. And we have a power button right there. So we'll go ahead, start this up. See, it says welcome, kind of a retro looking welcome there. It says V9 watch. Now, something I first noticed is the words on the screen here, it's letting you know how to control the watch. They're actually cut off. So you can't really see what they're saying. You can kind of make out what they're trying to say though. So we'll go ahead and start. And I'm going to go through most of these here. We have health. So in the health, we have a pedometer. Actually, what it's doing now, it connected to my iPhone 6 via Bluetooth. But here in health, we have a pedometer. We have sleep monitor and personal. Now what the pedometer does, it just counts your steps. You have to turn that both on and off. So if I went in here and I wanted to switch, they call it switch, basically switching it on and off. And I wanted to turn it off, I could turn it off. Or I could go ahead and turn this on. And it does work pretty good counting your steps as long as your arms are moving. If you're on a treadmill or something like that, it's not really going to be too accurate. But we can go into sleep monitor. A lot of these health bands make you switch it into sleep mode when you're going to sleep. It doesn't automatically know. So if I wanted to switch on the sleep monitor, I'll obviously have to turn off the tracking one. So it says exit pedometer and sleep monitor. And I haven't really messed with this, but you can set the year, things like that. I'm not too worried about my sleep right now. So let me go home here. Go over to the next one. Oh, a little touchy there. We got the remote control. What's in there? We have Find iPhone. Something that's really neat about this is that you can connect with your smartphone and it will act as a leash. So if you go 10 meters away from your phone, it will buzz you. So, you know, if you set it down somewhere, and they have a nice little app there. You just scan your that code there and it will work. Oops. Let's go over. Oh. So let's go to the next one, which is notice. And that's just notices from your Android device. I don't have an Android device, so I really can't test that out. Next, we have the Bluetooth, and we can connect to different Bluetooth devices. I've actually connected to it to the Jambox, and I can play straight from this to the Jambox, which is pretty neat. Otherwise, I can play from my phone to this and listen to it through the headphones, or actually I could use the little speaker here on top as well. So let's just go ahead, And go back or go home. Oops. This screen is really sensitive too. Settings, whole bunch of settings from profiles to you can put it on silent, network, security settings. Let's go back. Let's see if we can get to the phone here. So let's go ahead and make a call just so you can see the quality, the sound quality here. Let's go ahead and hit 614. I meant to hit, damn it. Okay, there we go, 611. I'll just go ahead, hit call. So you can see the speaker's not all that loud, but it is what it is. So let me go ahead and hit back here, or end. The screen does not work very well at all. Colin did, that's fine. So we'll go over to messaging. Like I said, that doesn't work for the iPhone. Phone book, it will store up to 100 different contacts. And I can actually access my iPhone contacts right from here as well, so I can make calls out like that. Next we have the call history, and beyond that we have the camcorder. Let's see what that looks like real quick. I'll just go ahead and put these headphones there. You can kind of see, I mean, it's a decent camera recorder. I mean, especially it's thrown into this little tiny watch here, so you can take still pictures or just, I don't know, mess around. And then we have video player. This also does work as a radio, FM radio. But in order to do that, I'll have to disconnect my Bluetooth, and then it will ask me to plug in the headphones that come with it. And then I can listen to the radio, which is really one of the coolest features, I think, of this watch. So let me go ahead and go back here. And then we have the organizer. We can have an alarm set or a stopwatch. So that's DBPOWER's V9 2-in-1 smartphone and Bluetooth watch. It is a little bit touch sensitive and can get a little bit frustrating sometimes, but I mean, the design is really neat, and it does have some really usable features of this watch. So that's that. Thanks for watching.